Hi, I'm Kate with The Productive Teacher, and today we're going to play the word maker game with the asked word family. Here's how we play. All one-syllable words have an onset and a rime. The onset is the letter or letters that come before the vowel in a word. The rime is the vowel and any letters that come after it. We can make new words by combining onsets and rhymes. In this word maker game, we're using the rhyme asked. The asked word family is made up of all of the words that have the asked sound. We are going to combine the onsets and the rhyme to make new words. As we make words, you can listen to me read the words, you can read the words along with me, or you can mute the video and read the words on your own. Then we'll see how many words we made. Let's get started. Bast. Bast is not a word. Cast. Cast is a word. Dast. Dast is not a word. Fast. Fast is a word. Gast. Gast is not a word. Hast. Hast is not a word. Jast. Jast is not a word. Cast. Cast is not a word spelled with a K. Before the letter A, we spell the K sound with a C. Last. Last is a word. Mast. Mast is a word. Nast. Nast is not a word. Past. Past is a word. Rast. Rast is not a word. Sast. Sast is not a word. Tast. Tast is not a word. Vast. Vast is a word. Wast. Wast is not a word. Yast. Yast is not a word. Zast. Zast is not a word. Chast. Chast is not a word. Fast. Spelled this way, fast is not a word. Shast. Shast is not a word. Thast. Thast is not a word. Quast. Quast is not a word. Wast. Wast is not a word. Blast. Blast is a word. Brast. Brast is not a word. Clast. Clast is not a word. Drast. Drast is not a word. Flast. Flast is not a word. Frast. Frast is not a word. Glast. Glast is not a word. Grast. Grast is not a word. Plast. Plast is not a word. Prast. Prast is not a word. Slast. Slast is not a word. Smast. Smast is not a word. Spast. Spast is not a word. Stast. Stast is not a word. Trast. Trast is not a word. Scrast. Scrast is not a word. Shrast. Shrast is not a word. Splast. Splast is not a word. Squast. Squast is not a word. Strast. Strast is not a word. Thrast. Thrast is not a word. Great job. Let's see how many words we made. Okay, we made 7 words. Great job playing. I'll see you next time.